Here's your host, Alex Garrett.
Oh man, I'm fired up this Sunday. How about you? Are you fired up? Are you feeling good? Are you still waking up wherever you might be listening to this? I've got a lot of thoughts in my brain cells about so much, so I'm just going to let it rip. Let me say that again. I'm going to let it rip here on Alex Garrett Podcasting. First of all, when subway service is so slow and running local to boot on the weekend, to then ask us to pay more on the LIRR, which does actually supplement quite conveniently, I've realized this weekend, that's wrong. To ask us to pay for more. You know, they have a term called cross-honoring, and I feel like they should cross-honor for their own commuting issues, because having it on the backs of the hardworking commuter, who do work on the weekends, by the way, is not right either. City has people that have places to go in New York City, and to say, well, your Metro card is only okay but every 20-25 minutes because that's how often we're running the train. Oh, by the way, they're running local. Oh, by the way, we have an LIRR you could take, but that's going to take, it costs you like $10 more. No, it shouldn't. Cross-honoring should be a real thing in the city on the weekends when all this construction, all this slow service is going on. That's not the only thing on my mind today in this little 5-minute fix. The Battle of Alberta. Yes, the Battle of Alberta is on Alex Garrett Podcasting, because I did another deep dive in statistics and realized, holy mackerel, or as Harry Carey would say, holy cow, the Battle of Alberta is being won by Calgary as far as downloads of Alex Garrett Podcasting is concerned. 8-1. By the way, they play Game 3 tonight. So, my friend Charlie Culture, you know Charlie, he's been on the show before. He said, imagine that's Game 3 score. Calgary 8, Edmonton 1, because, well, we all know Calgary has put up a lot of goals. 9 in Game 1, let alone. And in the podcast realm, they have put up 8 listens, 8 downloads. Come on, Edmonton. I'm actually rooting for you because of Connor McDavid. Make me proud. Listen more to Alex Garrett Podcasting. Let's go. Let's go. And then this give back hashtag has really got my mind warped. I used it, actually, to describe a John McEnroe appearance at my old alma mater, the Henry Viscardi School. Great seeing the new president, longtime friend Chris Rosa of the Viscardi Center. And, of course, the now moved along Dr. Kemp, but please, Dr. John Kemp. And so it was great to see them the other night. It was great to see Joe Salonica. Great to have Mariah on stage co-hosting at the Viscardi Center Sports Night Gala, which is a tradition unlike any other in our community, in the disabled community. So that was fun. But I used Give Back because that's what John McEnroe did. He not only was honored, he played a set with his band. How cool is that? So we had wheelchair basketball. We had Johnny McEnroe playing on his guitar, jamming on his guitar, I should say. And it was all a fun night. And then, and maybe I'll expand on it on a little deeper podcast in the week to come. But how can we not quickly talk about Tiger Woods? How can we not talk about Tiger Woods being able to make the cut twice in 2 months for the first 2 majors? Making the cut after rolling 8 times, being bedbound for months, having to work on recovery, after rolling in his car 8 times and crashing in California, to make the comeback he has, and to make the cut at the Masters and then the PGA, And unfortunately, he's had to withdraw now. But just to make the cut, he got a standing ovation on the 18 that Sunday at the Masters. He may not have been in the running, but the fans sure appreciated what this man has done for the sport to recover so fast in a way. To pull off at least making the cut twice. To come back, from to 40 to the 40 mark, to make the cut on Friday is remarkable in itself. But how can we not talk about that for a minute? Because he has been through it all. We've all seen it too, by the way. And now he's made the cut. And I'm going to expand on this in the next couple of days. As am I going to expand, and of course withdrawn. Today he will not be in the fourth round of the PGA Championship. But congrats on making the cut twice after what he's gone through. And then this week I want to talk about the monopoly that has created the baby formula crisis. I was astounded by the Quartz reporting, but I'll share that during the week with you, because Abbott and another distributor own basically all the contracts to make the baby formula. When you have two companies, and oh, by the way, one of them has to shut down and get recalled, you're going to have a crisis, which we have now. I'm going to get into the Quartz conversation this week at some point. But yes, today, my message to the MTA is cross honor on the weekends between the LIRR and the New York City subway system. Cross honor it. Because it will make a world of less stress for people. It's great that you supplement the LIRR. Very, very timely. But to then say, oh, that's extra money, that's not fair to the tax-paying commuter that already puts in your coffer through being a taxpayer. Have a great Sunday. Big day in the Bronx, a doubleheader. And if anything was yesterday was a preview of today, I'll be excited to be there. And be on the lookout. Alex G NYC 1. The Stanley Cup is back in New York City. Maybe my dad and I will get a picture of it. Stay tuned on Alex G NYC 1.